Ezekiel, Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1, the NLT translation. The NLT translation. The message. The headline reads, a message for Edom. The headline reads, a message for Edom. Again, a message came to me from the Lord Yahweh El Shah. Son of man, turn and face Mount Seir and prophesy against its people. Give them this message from the sovereign Lord Yahweh El Shah. I am your enemy, Mount Seir. And I will raise my fist against you to destroy you completely. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem El Shah by Shem HaKakodash. The water Yahweh Shem El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, deserved of honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki, pushing the word in sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, and all 5G chips to the market of beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously to the chariots of the Lord, lifting up the hopeful elect to the chambers. Simultaneously to the chariots of the Lord, shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. I, Baratazah, the Lord, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs that I've taken upon. This video is sponsored by a message for Edom. A message for Edom. So just getting home, running around the streets all night. I got a little sleep, but right now the time is 4:38 a.m. Getting ready for the plantation, and I said let me get this one in before I get ready. Right now the time is 4:39 a.m. Today is Tuesday, February 6, 2024. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So we are prophesying against these Edomites. It's their kingdom. This is their world. And their time is ticking. Time is almost up, E. And when we're going to know exactly when it's up. When simultaneously the Lord's going to be scooping up his remnant out of this filthiest place. And it's going to be, as they getting scooped up, the rest of the nations is going to be shooting about 200 million missiles, multiple warheads at this place, Mount Seir. This is the place we are prophesying against. And Mount Seir is the name of a place, but it's talking about the people. We just saw that. So the NLT clarifies a lot. It just makes it plain, straight to the point. So what you're gonna do? You can't. So, all right, just came to mind right now. All right, so they said, oh, the Bible. We're gonna keep it from them, and then we're gonna make it ours. And then somebody came out with the NLT. Couldn't give it all the stuff. They was trying. Whatever they were trying to do, they was trying. But for some apparent reason, books kept popping up with the whole thing. It's just the spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shah. You can say whatever you want, but the spirit of Yahweh Shem El Shah was keeping this book alive. Was keeping this book alive, man. That's how you know this is the power of Yahweh Shem El Shah. These are his words. So, just another thing that came to my mind. To the best of our ability, we supposed to follow the Lord's statute commandments. Okay? The best of our ability. We know we can't, when we go buy stuff at the store, nowadays we read stuff, like ingredients, but we go to the store and we see, we can't afford to buy 100% the linen and cotton and stuff. Like some stuff I can't afford. and stuff like that. And and another thing, if you get on a train or something, you don't know if a woman sat there with her menstrual. So this, we know we're supposed to stay away from women, that's on the 7 day menstrual, and we know that we're not supposed to meddle around with, with other men's wives, you know. And these are things but these are things we could do. We could not mess with. We could. We don't. We're not going to willingly eat swine, catfish, and stuff like that. So what we do, we follow the laws. That's the laws we know we can do. You know, we don't know what the hell that we buy water. We buy bottled water, man. We don't know what the fuck type of chemicals. We get a bottle, even if it's made of glass. You know, they still could pour something when it's coming through the system. They filter us, whatever. And then we go by it, and then we drinking their shit. We are defiled amongst the Gentiles, right? We're defiled, and this is why we gotta get out of here, man. It's one of the main reasons why we gotta get out of here. Right? We eat our bread defiled. Eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. Bible verse. Salakia. Eat our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. Bible verse.
According to Bible.com, Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13 KJV, and the Lord said,
Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13, and the Lord said, even thou shalt. And the Lord said, Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, whether I will drive them. So we've been driven amongst the Gentiles, and we eat our bread. It's crazy how shit is. I was watching some videos, you gotta pray. That's why when I go in restaurants, I always speak to the chef, and I always speak to whoever I'm getting my food from, and I always be polite, because you don't want them doing shit crazy to your food already. They're already praying over idols for food and things of such. You don't want to make it more worse. So you got, when you get the food, you pray over it. And I like East Indian food, so it's really delicious. And I don't know what the hell I watch when I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, I be watching, and I try it, and they, if it's possible, make peace with all men. Just quoting stuff right through my mind, Salakia. So I try my best to do that. I don't go around pushing my weight on people. Be as humble as possible and stuff like that. Because we are meek people. We are in a weak stage. We can't run around here. This is why the only thing we have is to prophesy. We go out there and read the book. We don't carry Gatling guns, stuff like that. We don't carry weapons and stuff. We bring the book. We bring the book to the field, the battlefield, and that's what we use. And we're prophesying, man. The prophets are speaking, man. From our apostles on down. It doesn't matter. All this other stuff is smoke and mirrors. They trying to cover up something. They don't want you. They don't want you to talk about the most important thing, the downfall of this society. So Yahweh Shah told us to prophesy against Mount Seir. We know we got to deal with these other debates. We got, hey, you how you say, you broke that down wrong. You gotta be corrected. We know that's a part of our ministry, correcting. And it's in sincerity and love when we correct a brother. But they don't want to be corrected. So we're up against. We got to contend for the faith. That's in the book of Jude. We have to contend for the faith. And we know that we got oppositions. So I was saying something earlier to someone, and they kind of got angry at me. So I said, when the lights go out in America, it's happening. When the lights go out, who's gonna help you? You know, who's gonna help you? So they got kind of upset with me. But what I'm supposed to do? You know, I can just tell you, man. Like, listen, I'm looking for salvation. Okay, out of the hands of this devil, the so-called white man. He's never gonna be fair. He ain't about nothing, and that's the problem. That's how probably we are under the worst. We are in the worst case scenario, and we are under the worst people ever, and we need them to be dealt with, and we can't deal with them the way we want them to be dealt with. So time is ticking for you, buddy. But the best thing we've been doing is prophesying. You know, telling them what's going to happen to them. Well, you know, sometimes you see in videos with other camps, they'll say something. One was saying to you know, one of them Sodom and Gomorrah's, and he said to him, and the guy responded back, he said, "What you say? You gonna do something to me?" And he retracted his phrase, whatever he said. He said, "No, God gonna do something to you." He said, "Oh." So he couldn't go against that. So when you tell him that if we are prophesying for Yahweh Shem Shah, that's what we're doing. We're not doing it our own filthy lucre. We're not doing it for our own fame. We're doing this in the how you say we're doing this in the I'm trying to think how you say it. We're doing this for Yahweh Shem Shah. That's how I'm gonna say it. Okay. All right. So we already know what to say. Right? No, let me say that right. Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna give us what to say. Okay? And that's how it's going down. All right. So I had to go with that verse. Okay, I got it. Think not what you're going to say, Bible verse.
According to Bible.com, when they take you and turn you over, do not worry beforehand about what to say, but say for it is not
Salakia. Alright. It says Matthew chapter 10 verse 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye should speak, for it shall be given you that same hour what ye should speak. So when you go out there and prophesy, like what it said, right? What it said? It says, it was given to Ezekiel right here. It says, the headline reads again, a message for Edom. And again, a message came to me from Yahweh Shah. Message came to me. See, Son of Man, turned and faced Mount Seir and prophesied against its people. See, and give them this message. So the message was given. It wasn't his own. Well, Yahweh Shah didn't say, "Hey, go talk to the Mount Seir and tell them what you want to tell them." And he said the message was given. Give them this message from the sovereign Yahweh, from the sovereign Lord Yahweh Shah. I am your enemy, O Mount Seir. I will raise my fist against you to destroy you completely. See? Yahweh already gave the message to Ezekiel. So it wasn't his own fame. It wasn't his own thoughts. Because he probably, hey, man, we're human, right? But we need a divine intervention. We need Yahweh Shah to intervene because, man, if we don't, man, we're going to go back to doing this crazy shit again, man. I don't, to tell you the truth, man, I truly believe that this is 100% truth. This is the ultimate spiritually, man. This other thing just happened to me the other day, and all right, I'm gonna say it. So now I was with my demon, right? Every damn other days get on my damn nerves. So, I dropped my wallet, right? And I got all the way almost leaving New York to go home. I stopped at the store, and I'm like, I needed my card, so I dropped the wallet. And I thought, in my mind, so I said, "Yo, did I leave my wallet in your bag or anything?" She said, "No." She checked, and I was losing it in my mind. I said, "Damn, that wallet, man, it's hard to get all that identity back and everything." So in my mind, well, she's like, "Maybe we should go back around." I said, "Damn, it's nighttime. I'm not gonna be able to see. I only got one eye. I'm blind already. It's nighttime, but I'm gonna find this wallet." So son told me to go back and retrack my steps. I'm talking I had to go way back on the other side of the Bronx. I was going over George Washington Bridge. I had to go way back. So it was like, so I get there. I pulled up where I had my car parked. And there was so many other cars there blocking every damn thing. I got really depressed at the moment. And then all in my mind, it said, I'm about to get back in the car and drive off. And it said, "Look again." That's what I heard, man. Look again. I'm in my mind, I'm like, sure? I'm just saying this ain't the first time that something like this happened to me. So I went under everybody else's car. And I'm about to oh man, my wallet was right there. Not touched, not scathed, not nothing. Nobody saw it. Was so dark outside. I looked and I'm blind, I'll tell you no lie, I can't even really see. So I looked and I saw it. Like it was like a big light around it. I said it was so powerfully beautiful at that moment. You know? And I was just thinking, the Lord, the body of Hashem El Shah. Oh man, I wouldn't know what to do. Wallet, man, you got your identity in it. All this stuff inside of it. So, the Lord gives you your thoughts, man. It doesn't, like, you may not think, but us being in this spirit, this truth, we are more spiritual now. So we know that we're supposed to be doing we doing the will of the Lord. Let's see, get a verse with that. The will of the Lord, Bible verse.
According to one determined life. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18. In everything give thanks, for this is God's will.
All right, just trying to see what verse I can go. This just jumped in my mind, so we know we are ambassadors for Yahweh Shem Shah, and we are guided to do His will. He's gonna guide it. If you want to His, you're gonna do what He wants you to do. You're gonna speak on His behalf, not your own. Slocky, I'm just reading a few verses. I want to get one that's gonna be like boom. Slocky. This is a good one. So, what we at time? Yeah, go to the damn plantation. All right, it's a lot here. Um, that's not it. First John, for John chapter 7, verse 17. If any man do his will, he should know of the doctrine, whether it be of Yahweh or Shah, or whether I speak of myself. And right there, you know it's of Yahweh Shemel Shah. This doctrine is of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So we gotta know we know who we worship. You know, these world don't know who they worship. You're not they hey, it's a lot going down. And we know that we have to pray for Yahweh Shemel Shah to protect us, man. We gotta keep the prayer, his name all the time. I always tell my little one that you gotta always say his name in your mind. Because I was saying earlier, when you saw Joshua cut these lights out, it's gonna be on out here, man. It's gonna be nice and dark, and you better hope you have that beacon of light. It's gonna guide you, man. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, and I'm scared. I want to be. I'm one of them righteous men that's gonna be scared to be saved. You know, it speaks about that. The righteous scarcely can be saved. You know, we're gonna be put to the last moment, man. We all did something to Yahweh Shemel Shah. If it wasn't so, why did our prophets go into captivity too? Because the Lord came back. Daniel, Jeremiah, they all went. You know, we all back then we experienced, and we still in captivity now. Even our king went into captivity. So the Lord got to break us out. You know, and if you want to get broken out of here, you better go out there and prophesy against Mount Seir. That's what you got to do, man. I'm just saying. Time's ticking, buddy. You know, your time is ticking. So we're gonna help push the get out there and help the time of Yahweh, help the time of Ashashua, help Yahweh Shemel Shah chant down Babylon. There we go. All right, so I didn't have any. I just went off the spirit of this. Whatever came to my mind. It's a lot. Yeah, it's still early in the morning. This message is for you, E. This message is for you. Yeah. All right, that was clear and everything. All praise and honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashim Kodash, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, forget us apostles, and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.